Canada and the European Union agreed to a new trade deal.
So have you ever tried to cross your legs while you're driving a car?
Canadian radio legend Stuart McLean dies at the age of 68. And this year's Westminster Dog of the Year gets treated to a tasty steak. Humber News starts right now. Hi, and welcome to Humber News. I'm Crystal Mohan, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. Thanks for joining us. Here's what's making news this hour. Canada and the European Union have a new trade agreement.
Indeed, the whole world benefits from a strong EU.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says the new accord will be a blueprint of future trade deals. The new comprehensive economic and trade agreement will reduce tariffs on trades between Canada and EU members. The agreement was voted in favor by almost 60% of the European Parliament. The deal is expected to make Canada less dependent on its neighbors, as U.S. President Donald Trump plans to negotiate NAFTA. Over 98% of exports and imports involving Canada and the EU will be duty-free. Toronto City Council has passed their 2017 budget after a marathon meeting that ran late last night. Mayor John Tory said the budget keeps property taxes at a reasonable level and keeps service cuts minimal. Critics of the budget say that it leaves low-income families behind. The $10.1 billion budget passed with a final vote of 27-16. Toronto Police are debuting a new look and launched their new campaign today, Capes for Kids.
Capes for Kids, Hall in Bloorview. It starts March 6th to 12th. You can donate or you can wear your cape to get donations, whatever you want. It's a great, wonderful cause, and you should check out their website.
It's a big fundraiser event for the Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital. The fundraiser takes place on March 6th and will run until March 12th. The event is to support and celebrate kids with disabilities. The hospital is Canada's largest children's rehab center and serves over 7,000 patients a year. In other news, Stuart McLean has died. He was 68. His show, The Vinyl Cafe, touched Canadian and American audiences for over 20 years. Here's the Canadian radio icon speaking about what comedy meant to him.
So when I'm writing, I'm always trying to take people to the place of laughter, but also to the place where laughter meets tears.
McLean stopped working on the Vinyl Cafe in 2015 after announcing he had been diagnosed with melanoma. His contributions to Canadian culture earned him the Order of Canada in 2011. Tributes have been pouring in to the CBC for the popular radio host. A Toronto badminton and racket club that went up in flames Tuesday brought down happy memories with it. Some residents affected by the fire are not yet allowed to return home. For some, it was a typical Valentine's Day. For others, it was a flaming memory of the 6-alarm fire in Deer Park. Several condos and businesses in the area were evacuated. The fire took more than 20 hours to tame with the help of firefighters around the GTA. The historical club had 90 years of history in it and was considered dear to many hearts. Residents in Christchurch, New Zealand were evacuated from their homes due to wildfires. Around 11 homes were burned down and one pilot died from a helicopter crash. Water-bombing aircraft were called in to help contain the fire. People in that area came to see the blaze and smoke, and many were upset about the situation with the amount of smoke entering the city. Residents are asked to see a doctor if they are having breathing problems. Investigations will continue on the cause. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, news, sports, and your 3-day forecast. Humber News continues in just a moment.